What's up, buddy?
Bro likes the camera.
What's not falling off?
I had to cock this into here.
Oh.
Audi looking majestical also. So I was chilling in my room the other day playing Forza like one does, and I get this text message. And it's from the dude who's finishing my wiring on the LS. So I open it. This is what I see. So it turned over with no gas in it. There was still a little bit of fuel from when I was trying to turn it over, but we have it here now, and this happened the other night. So now that I know she's all healthy and runs good, I started ordering everything to get it ready to go in the car. I've got the bell housing, the clutch kit, and everything is inside. And then I realized my bell housing doesn't line up with the transmission I got. So I looked up the numbers on the side of my trans, and I bought the wrong one. So it turns out I bought a T5, which is from the V6s, and they had the forward bolt pattern, but I needed the T56. But in reality, like, I was wanting to have a 5-speed with the gear ratios and not a 6-speed, plus I'd be like trying to get around going to 6 from the hydro. I don't know, it was gonna be a mess. So I bought this trans for 350 bucks, and it turns out it doesn't work. So I hit up one of my friends who has a transmission shop. He specializes in these things, and he's gonna take all my internals, build them, put them in a T56 gearbox so it'll fit on the bell housing and the motor and everything I have already set up. And then I'm getting like all new synchros, bearings, and this steel plate so it can handle up to like 500 horsepower, I think was like top-ish, but it's just gonna be fine. We'll be chilling around 350, so it'll be more than fine. Without further ado, let's go to Gastonia. Got the trans all loaded up in the Prius. Let's go.
Gotta have another trans in the Prius. Click.
Oh shoot, bro. Dude, this thing just ripped off.
This case here is one of the cases like you want.
Yeah, that looks like the one that'll match up with my bell housing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So you want the ears and stuff like that.
Yep.
As far as the updates, that's the billet cluster plate right there.
Okay.
There's one just like that right there. There you go. Yeah, go hit him up if y'all need transmission rebuild. He's got like T56s, everything for like dirt cheap. Oh, hold on, let me come over here. Especially if you have like trade-ins, like transmission trade-ins. I'm pretty sure like Gavin's trading his transmission in for a T56.
Alright, so I don't really remember exactly where we left off last night, but all I know is we got the transmission dropped off at Jimmy's shop, and he just sent me pictures this morning. He's got it already torn apart and everything. He gave me a time zone of it being done by next week, so I will get back to you guys when we go and pick it up. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you everything else I have left for the Volvo and what I have to do to get it in. Okay, so with everything between the LS and building the Audi, getting it all ready for the road, my bay's a little messy and I can't pull the Volvo in. So, quick time lapse, I'm gonna clean up all this and then we're gonna get the Volvo in here and start tearing it down and getting the motor out. So, once my trans is done, I think about next week, we should be able to get that in. And then I just ordered some motor mounts. Honestly, I think that's it. I just gotta get a MAF sensor, and you can see how that oil pan down there is way too big, it won't work. So I got me a forged aluminum, what is it, Camaro oil pan, and it's a lot skinnier. It's like, I think it's like 5 inches shorter. So we'll have clearance, no problem, hopefully. Worst that happens, I do see a lot of people will take like the subframe and cut a little notch out of it and then weld in a C-bracket just to make sure it still has the structural integrity. But other than that, let's get to cleaning. Alright, so got it all cleaned up so I get the car in here. I threw some soap and water on the ground because there was a couple greasy spots, but once it's dry, then I'm going to pull the Volvo in and get to pulling, I guess. Nah, bro stalled it. Sorry, Dad, if you're watching this, I messed up the driveway. Also, you guys haven't seen this, but I built a half cage. I still have to put a bar going like this way, but other than that, like, it's fully in and everything. My welds aren't too bad, pretty nice actually, and it goes down to the frame back there, so this thing's solid. Little baby motor. Not little baby motor. So we're about to get this thing into there. Hopefully. So I'm waiting on an oil pan gasket so I could swap that one to the Camaro one, and then it should fit. And then the only thing I was talking about cutting is, actually I should be good because that one's a rear sump. I might not have to cut nothing, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so I'm not too far away from getting this motor out. There's one more bolt back here behind the intake manifold that I need to get off because Volvo engineers put the wire harness through it, so I need to take the whole intake manifold off. But there's one more bolt, that's it. And then I just did some measuring. So the guy who's doing my transmission right now, he sent me all the measurements for the new gearbox and where the shifter ends and everything. And it's actually all the same as what I have right now. And the bell housing is also the same. It's like 6.5 inches or something like that, 6.25. I don't know, but they're all the same, so it should line up. So that's really good. And then the motor mounts I bought, they're adjustable, so I can move it like, I think back and forth. I think it's like 4 inches give or take, which is a lot. But other than that, this thing's about ready to pull. I think I'm gonna throw the engine lift on it and start pulling it out slowly and seeing what else is still connected so we can get it out. So let's go. Alright, so I'm standing really close to my windshield. It's because I got the motor out, baby. Ah. Now it's time to almost get this thing in here. I think I may have to replace my steering rack because it's leaking right outside the boot, so there could be a bad seal. And this could be OEM, who knows. But I might replace it while I'm in here. And other than that, it's all good. Just got to get rid of this harness, clean stuff up, and then I honestly might detail the engine bay and clean it and probably paint it black. I don't know. We'll decide when we get there. So other than that, it's pretty much it for clearing it out, I think. I don't know. There might be something else that comes on along the way, but you guys will see it if it does. Alright, so got the Volvo out of the garage. This engine bay is nasty, guys. You don't even know. I had an oil leak, power steering leak. I fixed it. There was a just loose power steering bolt. So all that's caked. All this, which used to be white, don't even talk about the trans tunnel side, like it's nasty. All right, so I'm gonna clean it up. I brought the pressure washer out here. I've got the little, this is my mobile detailing stuff, so got all the goodies in here. But put together a soap mix that's like a degreaser. I'm gonna hit it with that, scrub it, and then see how much the pressure washer can take off. So I'm gonna move a little bit more of this stuff out of the way before I blast it, because you know you don't want this getting wet. But other than that, it's about to start. Actually, you know what? There we go. Super easy transition. I mean it's clean. So motor mounts come on Wednesday. Today's Saturday. I don't even know what day it is. Okay, stop. Alright, so this is how she sits now. I've got, the engine bay is completely spotless. I cleaned up the wires a little bit, still gotta do a little more of that. And I got the engine over here on the stand. You can see I don't have the oil pan on it because I have to get a new pickup tube and this like wind tray, I think that's what they're called. So I could fit the F-body oil pan. But I brought the clutch kit outside and everything, and I put the flywheel on. Looking sexy, and I also put on a new rear main seal back there. So I mean, it's better to do it now than do it later, or I have to like pull the trans and stuff. In the next video, hopefully this thing will get running again. Hopefully it'll be close into the car, but other than that, I think that's all we have for now. I'm gonna start making all the accessories and mounts for that because I'm trying to keep the power steering pump in AC. I'm gonna do what I can with that. That'll be cool if it works. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.